All righty, Coach Brown. How does it feel, Terrebonne boys basketball position? You're the new coach here. How does it feel to get this job? And you're a former Terrebonne Tiger. You see your Hall of Fame plaque standing right by you. How does it feel to be back here at Terrebonne as the head coach?
Well, the whole sentiment hasn't sunk in yet. I'm just really, really, truly grateful for, Turbon's administration for giving me an opportunity to come back to my alma mater and, try to pick the program up and just make it a good five-star program for talented individuals and to build up young men. And I'm grateful for that opportunity that Mr. Dryden and Coach Gotro have given me.
Obviously, a lot of pride in this school, and you were a student here. Does that make that even more special, knowing that you used to play here? You're a Hall of Famer, and no matter where you went after you graduate, Terrebonne was always a part of you, right?
Of course. It's born and raised out in Houma, with that on St. Charles Street with Southdown Houma Junior High in Terrebonne. I mean, that crimson and gold is embedded in me, and I know I don't sound like it, but I'm really, really happy, and I'm truly proud of coming home and just being a part of this wonderful school and its legacy.
Obviously, you're a basketball guy, so what's some things you want to bring to this program and help it continue to grow? Terrebonne has always had a good program, you could say, for basketball. They have talent at this school. What's some of your goals going into your first season that you want to accomplish here?
We always had a solid foundation, and we always got to a certain point, and I believe my goal is to get us over that point, of making the quarterfinals or hopefully semifinals or hopefully a championship. And I don't want to look way ahead of myself, but we definitely have the talent. And as a head coach, it's the job to cultivate the environment of molding young men, and that's my job. And I believe if I do my job, good things will happen. And if I don't, inconsistency will set in, and things go out of the ordinary. So if I stay a hard worker like I am, and stay consistent and build up, discipline, a wonderful environment that embraces fun, and still being a disciplined and dynamic ball club, then I think I don't want to say sky's the limit, be too cliche, but the perfect words are escaping me. But I really want to bring the program up how I envision it playing. So if I couldn't get over that hump of making to a quarterfinals, that and I would love to be a coach and bring that for my ball club.
And obviously, you've had so much success. You went to college, you played professional. You've been every level, and you have a lot of experience. And you'd probably be the first person to say that it's not about basketball; it's about setting these young men up for life after basketball. So, how are you going to try to help them not only get to college, but also become great doctors, lawyers, teachers one day if they want to be?
Just by being an example. Trust me, I didn't have the vision to see myself in college and to see myself playing professional basketball. I had help, and it takes a village, and I don't have the big ego to stay closed-minded. I want to seek advice from other coaches, seek advice from my mentors to help me help young men. Because again, I'm 41, I'm growing as well, and I can't say that I know it all, but I know I've been on a path, and it's been somewhat successful, and I have that story to tell, and I have other individuals who can come in and tell their story and hopefully inspire young men. And again, I have to cultivate Terrebonne basketball and leave a legacy with my own mark.
And like you said, you're from Houma, and all your brothers came here. You're a very talented family. They all had success, and I know your mom's gonna be proud, and all your family's gonna be proud. You got a lot of support, here in Houma. How good is that, knowing that you know this area, you know this city, and you know how to get out there and connect with these people here and these fans?
Man, it's a good thing, having somebody who has walked these halls and played on the basketball court, and again had brothers and other family members to come to the school and play. It's a great thing. It's also a lot of pressure involved in that too. And I've been raised right, and I welcome it all. and I have high expectations for myself, and I'm gonna make sure that trickle down to my young men, that they have high expectations and confidence about themselves as well. And we're gonna make sure that we can get on that court and put on a good brand of basketball, but also that their parents and family members can know that while in this program, they're getting a good taste of life, because basketball represents that life. And if you are a hard worker or a kind person on the bench or in the locker room, it's going to display in life too. I don't want to be too kind on that basketball court, but have that flip side of having a mentality of a titan on that basketball court and still being an outstanding individual out in the community as well.
Good deal. All around, so much positivity right now at Terrebonne. You see what the football team is doing under Coach Tyler Lewis, another first-year coach, and a lot of those athletes are going to be going into basketball right after football, and it seems like you guys are just going to be working together trying to get the most out of them.
Of course, I spoke with him the other day, and I definitely mentioned that I like what he's doing. He really is displaying hard work, and what he's not getting a lot of credit for. It looks like those guys are really, really having fun. And that's what high school sports is about, is molding young men and also making it enjoyable to play a sport that they can, tell their friends, tell their, their cousins and other people that, hey, I played for Coach Tyler and it was a wonderful experience. So I'm definitely going to get with him and how that I can, make that a part of Terrebonne basketball as well. And also just the notoriety. You said make them want to bring things to the next level. I want to learn too. So I know I have some networking connections, but I want to make sure that I know all the new school ways of reaching out to coaches and trying to get these young men opportunity.
Yeah. Anyone you want to thank? I know you thank Mr. Dryden, Mr. Coach Gotro.
I don't want to single anybody out. I mean, I really thank everybody. I mean, thank my mom for raising me to where I am right now, and I thank for all the people who had a connection with me. Because trust me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have went to college. I wouldn't have went on the road that I went on. So it is truly a village. Again, I don't want to sound too cliche, but it does take a village to get kids on the right track, to get them on a good road to lead to a promising destination. Because we all have our journeys, and I want to make sure I'm a part of these young men's journeys that they can look back and say a thank you to me. So that's my goal, is to be a good spark in a young man's life.